Tuesday night, and that he shot just 2 of 12 from the field. The officiating crew, James Capers, Nick Booker, and Ben Taylor, as the Lakers control the opening tip. James played on a switch by Capella. Here is LeBron, goes to the fade and hits.
Yeah, that's what it seems like now. It seems like it starts in August.
Well, they've spread it out.
Maybe I'm just a little jealous we didn't have that luxury.
More off days.
Yeah. No
back-to-backs.
Yeah.
Nice move by Kuzma. Chris, we were sitting right here for that 7th game of the Western Conference Final in astonishment as here's Harden, got the step and step. Oh, what a move. And he went right at it. JaVale McGee. By Capella, nice pass. Rockets moving the ball well. Tucker looks to reset. Harden with a deep three. Yes! And the foul!
Come on, man. Come on. You gotta love NBA basketball. Get dunked on. You average 3 blocks a game. Well, block this and get dunked on. You want some of this long-range three-pointer? And one.
Indeed, by giving back. Join the NBA and share how you're spreading holiday cheer this year by using hashtag NBA Cares. Oh, strong drive by James Harden. Nice jump hook by McGee, but it's spun out. Rebounded by Capella. His pass picked off by Ball, and off the steal, laid it home.
Great anticipation right there by Ball, making his presence felt out on the court. Nice steal.
Kuzma remains the defender on Harden. Kuzma picked off. Ball picks up Harden. Shot clock to 6. Harden, with very little room, rims out. Kept alive by Tucker. This is Daniel House. Hart tried to back tap it. Green moves it across. Here's Harden for Nene. By the Rockets. We have 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Harden able to squeeze his way through Chandler and Hart. What a move by Harden.
It's going to be hard to play his way back to rhythm. Hopefully he gets a couple of hustle plays, easy buckets. That always helps the process.
Off the inbounds, House on a step back for 3. Caldwell Pope. LeBron is sitting down after that good start. Here is Stevenson. Yes. Lance Stevenson able to knock it down. Put it in play. See the numbers here on those offensive boards. Bench points. Houston with the edge, so their bench for a second straight game is doing a nice job. Stevenson got the step. Lakers have won 6 of the last 7. This after losing their first 3 games, 5 of their first 7, and Luke Walton is suddenly on the spot. But it has certainly turned for the Lakers.
Well, you think about Luke Walton, I talked to him before the game. His experience of playing with one of the best players ever to play as Capella gets the and one.
And then signed a 5-year deal as general manager of the Lakers. Nice spin here by Stevenson. Too much spin on the shot. But McGee is there to put it home.
Can't wait till All-Star break because all of the traditional, let's just vote a guy in because of his name, I think that has to be over this year. There's a lot of guys that are playing some very serious, important ball for their teams.
All hits from downtown. LeBron James checking back in.
Great play call last time to get a wide open shot for Caldwell Pope. Now you see the ball movement is back, even though it's a little discombobulated, but that's what you get. Keep moving. Do not stand still and be a ball.
By the Lakers, James Harden just checked back in. Harden on the drive. McGee held back, and it appeared that he would make his move, but he did not.
Yeah, and you have to hold back, because if McGee would have come over, then that's that famous alley-oop to Capella with no help coming down the middle.
Here's McGee with a hook shot. Oh, that's out of the pages of Kareem. Harden on the drive, now flips it back out. Stolen by a spinning LeBron James. James all the way. End to end. Spectacular. spectacular moves by LeBron James. There's James on the run and scores again. He actually got a running start. And with the Lakers, they're now 17-10 as Eric Gordon is able to score on the reverse.
And with most of those teams, we didn't know who the coach was, or they didn't have an extensive career. We didn't know who many of the players were. And it just makes it look so easy with that stat. That's a great stat, but it makes it look so much more easier than it was to actually accomplish.
Tucker trying to stay with LeBron, and somehow he is able to make his move and pops it home. He is now 7 of 8 from the field. Meanwhile, Harden just 1 of 6 from 3, although overall he's hit 5 of 10. His three-point shooting has been slightly off. Harden with a step back, changed his mind, and it's picked off. Here is Hart, uncontested.
You have to love the play of the Lakers.
Kuzma. Now James. Good ball movement. Hart fires and hits.
That's because LeBron trusted JaVale McGee.
Hart defending on Harden. Out of 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden on the drive. Put up to Capella. The lob to Capella.
And as you fans at home watching it and you're saying, just stop it like this, well, send your ideas into the Lakers and other teams and see if they haven't tried it yet. Everyone's tried every single way to stop Harden. And Kuzma right there taking advantage of the smaller man in the post.
There's a line drive off glass by Kuzma. Here's Paul for 3. Including tonight for Houston, James Ennis sitting out. He'll be out for a week or two. And James was able to drill it from 3. Rockets up by 8 as this third quarter gets underway. James putting a move on Capella and fires across court. Here is Hart.
Now, every time Capella has checked LeBron, it's either been 2 3-pointers or he's drove, gotten the ball to someone else, or that time penetrated. Houston needs to quit switching a 5-man onto one of the best players that's ever played the game.
And Josh Hart to the bucket. Yes, and the foul.
But he went on to say that they've got a good feel for the game now. Their coverages are good, but we've got to be more aggressive with the Rockets. He did tell me that with 3 players, with 3 fouls apiece, McGee, Hart, and Ball, they've got to play cleaner defense as LeBron James throws it down yet again.
Capella kept it alive. Gordon to the corner to Hart. Nice catch by Capella. He's triple teamed and scores.
Good finish right there, and the play before to keep the theme going is a great pass right there by Ball, and the better still is that anytime Capella switches out on LeBron, he goes to work. He just had a dunk the last play as well.
Here is Gordon with the runner. Wild start to this third quarter. It has been entertaining basketball right throughout. Houston is led by as many as 8. Lakers at one point led by 4. LeBron from way downtown.
That was from Curryville.
Back comes Ball. There's Kuzma to the reverse.
Man, I love his game. He's always attacking.
Rebound James. Kuzma, oh, what a move inside, spinning as he...
And I think it's a family feud because their sons are so close. They might have a family 5-on-5 game in the backyard this summer. So I think that rivalry will continue.
Step back by Harden. We haven't seen that much of it tonight.
You want to keep the lead, even if it's just because you've lost the last 7 out of 10 games, and you have to get back into a winning mentality.
Here's Nene. Working his way inside on Chandler. First time the Lakers have led here in the second half. Harden fires for 3. Rockets up by 2 with a half minute to go, third quarter. So Harden with his second 3. He's 2 for 7 from the 3-point line. James. See Tucker coming to help on the angle. Has to give up the dribble. Shot clock to 3. Kuzma lost control. Has to heave it and scores! Kuzma. Harden, Paul in the backcourt. Harden on a give and go. Capella puts it down.
Love seeing Capella and Chandler and McGee battle in the paint like the old days for the big fellas.
Harden played by Ball, backing his way. Goes to the fadeaway. James Harden, 35 points. McGee is back on the floor, coming on for Chandler. Stevenson. Ball. One on the shot clock. Stevenson knocks down a three. Lance Stevenson has done a good job. He's at 5 for 9, 11 points, 13 minutes of play.
I was waiting for him to pull out the guitar and start playing, and he did it on that make right there.
Oh, Capella with an emphatic dunk. We're tied at 97 in what has been a fiery game between the Rockets and the Lakers. Technical fouls on Luke Walton and Kyle Kuzma. McGee goes to the hook. He's hit 2 of those. House comes up short. Kept alive, though. They get 14 on the shot clock. That's a 3. Once again, it is Daniel House.
Because there's a lack of effort. It's just because he's doing so many other things. And speaking of defense, you know that man Chris Paul, always on the prowl defensively.
Gets it into the corner for Green, and he knocks down a 3. Rattling home. Kuzma on the drive to the left hand and punch back into the backcourt. Hart with the save, ends up in the hands of Paul. Paul with the lead, and stuffs it. Tucker defending on James.
Houston is going to have to find a way to stop the pick and roll. The Lakers have gone through the last 3 to 4 plays.
Stevenson able to drill it. Technical foul. He's been an important man for the Rockets tonight. 13 minutes, 7 points, 6 rebounds. Good recovery there by Kuzma. Kuzma on the drive, and he puts it down.
Let's see if Harden stays in the pick and roll while the Lakers seem like they've been settling for jumpers.
Harden fires from deep.
Welcome back to the Toyota Center. Harden right here. He needs some help for Capella. He doesn't want the defense in his face. Lance Stevenson, he wants to back it up. He knocks it down. They both met at the summit on that play. Both guys were determined to get a play for their team.
Harden. Again.
At the top of the key, shoots right over him for another 3.
A 9-0 Houston run is a two-handed jam by LeBron James. Slam by LeBron. Houston with a 19-5 edge. Harden again from deep. This one is off. And then it is knocked in by Capella. McGee, although Capella the closest to the shot, gets credit. Here's Harden. Oh, feeling the contact. James Harden with 46 points. The start of the stretch, playing 7 of 9 here at home. Oh, it's Harden again for 48 points. James Harden with 50 points. It is his 11th 50-point game in his career. He has 15 of Houston's last 17 points. 50 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists.